What's up, KW?
I have an announcement to make. For the first time, and you know I'm a schedule guy. It's an alert.
Okay.
They're not making the playoffs?
The exact opposite, my friend. Just an alert.
Okay.
When you look at that schedule, wow. All of the hard teams we have on our schedule, we get to play at home, and I need to see how it plays out. And all of the road teams, all the easy teams are on the road. It's an alert. The Bills are on undefeated watch. They are on undefeated watch.
Wilds, when we did the Patriots over-under, you gave the Patriots a win against the Bills.
But I could see it going the other way. Undefeated watch.
There is no chance. I would have been less disgusted and surprised had you said they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, that's way more likely.
Our team wins the Super Bowl every year. Undefeated watch. I'm not saying they're going undefeated.
They play the Ravens, Bengals, Eagles, and Chiefs.
At home.
I understand, but it's not like this is a team that historically is unbeatable at home.
And they're probably going to lose a division game.
Well,
to who? The Jets?
I think the Jets, possibly.
No.
But it's not just that a team is better than them. They lost to the Jets before.
This is all recently. I'm saying, Brew. If I gave you their opponents, okay,
yeah,
you didn't
Ravens,
know.
Bengals, Chiefs, Eagles.
And where would you want to play them?
So this is where I disagree with you, and just from a philosophical standpoint. I want my toughest games on the road.
Yeah.
Can I just give you the logic on it?
Sure.
Because it feels like a total bonus if you win, and losing home games feels devastating.
Not bad.
And so
Not
you know
a
what
bad
I mean?
rationale.
So maybe it's different if you're an A-list contender, but if you're when the Chiefs, you know, and I don't have it in front of me, but if you tell me what's the Chiefs' toughest game this year, it's Philly. I'd rather that be one of our road games. I'd rather, you know what I mean? I'd rather than
because if they beat you in Philly,
right?
Okay,
and the path for most teams is, you know, can we go 6-2 at home, 4-4 on the road? There's where you get to your 10 wins. I know it's a 17-game schedule now. It's all screwed up.
But just for undefeated watch,
undefeated, yes.
It is true.
No, that part is correct. If the goal is, can you go undefeated, then you want every advantage you can have.
If it was flipped, Brew, this is my argument.
If it was flipped, they'd be in trouble.
We'd be like, look, at Kansas City, at Philadelphia, in Baltimore, which they went to Baltimore and lost. No one talks about it, but they went to Baltimore and got stomped last year, remember?
Yeah,
no one talks about that.
Go ahead.
Undefeated watch.
If they go undefeated, I will buy you lunch for a month.
For the record, I do not think they're going undefeated.
You just had lights flashing.
They're on undefeated watch, however.
All
right. A part of me hates myself for even making a video around this. Wilds, I'll buy you lunch for the next 5 years if they go undefeated. I mean, listen, I just made a video about the Buffalo Bills and their schedule and the over-under. Yeah, guys, you guys know I think that Josh Allen is the best quarterback in the NFL. I think Josh Allen is literally an all-time great, an absolute beast, an absolute monster. And they absolutely, positively, 100% will not go undefeated, okay? I mean, it's just not going to happen. I don't even know what to say or how serious to even treat it, honestly. I mean, I think we just got to chalk this up to just off-season nonsense. Like I said in one of my previous videos, they're making videos about oh, will Abdul Carter get paid $40 million a year on his second contract? And it's he hasn't even been drafted yet. What are we talking about? You're already talking about his second contract? And they're oh, the 49ers are going to trade Brock Purdy for TJ Watt to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's what are you making up right now? And now we're the Buffalo Bills. they're on undefeated watch. And it's like, guys, I would have more interest in trying to figure out, like, you know, if Josh Allen was a Dallas Cowboy, would they win the Super Bowl? Would Josh Allen and the Dallas Cowboys win a Super Bowl if Josh Allen was a quarterback in 2022 or something? Like, I'm more interested in those conversations than just kind of like, let's just throw some stuff out there just for fun. Like, you know, Chicago Bears going to the Super Bowl, Caleb Williams MVP. You know, Buffalo Bills undefeated, Kansas City Chiefs undefeated. Like, it's just, I know it's tough in the offseason. I get it. I feel it trying to make videos. I'm kind of just like, okay, you know, what can we talk about? And that's why they're even doing the over-under now before the draft, because I can all but guarantee you they're going to do similar stuff after the draft, right? So it's just a way to be like, hey, let's talk about this now, and then, hey, we get to talk about it later. And you're like, well, you said that the Bills were only going to win 10 games. Why are you changing now? And it's like, well, look who they drafted. Like, it's just more conversation, which I respect. I'm not knocking that. You know, it's, you got to talk about something, and we all just want to talk football. So I get it, but it's a bridge too far when you start kind of saying, like, you know, and I get what Wilds is saying in terms of, hey, you have all these tough games, but they're all at home. Yeah, but it would be better to, like, only have to play the Ravens and the Bengals, and instead of the Chiefs and the Eagles, it's the Rams. It still has to be like another two good teams, like the Rams and the Lions or something, or, you know, I don't know, the 49ers and the whoever's. Like, you know, like, then you could be like, okay, hey, look, you know, pretty easy road schedule, and look at home. Like, yeah, there's a couple tough games, the Ravens and potentially the Bengals, but, like, hey, they could beat the Saints, they could beat the Buccaneers, they can beat the Rams, they can beat the, what other team would it technically have to be? Can't think real, you know, fast enough. You know, doesn't matter. But another divisional winner. And so, like, there you go. Then I could see it a little bit more. I would still doubt it. I would still tremendously doubt it, because it's just like, we know how football works. We know you're going to lose a game that you should have never lost. And, you know, you're going to win a game, and you were probably maybe kind of lucky that you even won that game, even though you should win that game. But you were also fortunate that you won that game. Like, just football, man. Football be football. But undefeated. To say that this team's going to be undefeated and say so in April. Oh, man. No. I'm so sorry. I don't mean, I know I'm just such a Buffalo Bills hater and a Josh Allen doubter. But I'm quite confident that they will not be undefeated. So sorry to break that news to everyone. So sorry to be that you know, that wet blanket. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. Do you think that the Buffalo Bills can actually go undefeated? Dare I ask that question with any sense of sincerity? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment. So whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're all on our way to doing it. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much. See you next time.